This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
All right, guys, how's it feel to get the first win on the board? The question for both of you guys, whoever wants to start.
It feels good. We wanted to get the first one, and the second one, but it's good to finally get one. Start off the win streak we're about to have.
Yeah, it's definitely always good to get the win, especially the first one. Now we're just looking to build on that momentum and carry this through the season.
Coming into this game, Hampton's got some talented athletes, a lot of FBS transfers. How do you approach this game here coming into this week?
Just watch film and just take the coaching daily and just do what we need to do through our practice, and hopefully we can get it done on the weekend.
So I think it's really a lot about watching film this week with all the athletes, and then when it comes to Saturday, just playing our game and going out there and executing our assignment and doing our job.
Brandon, senior year, you played a lot of football here, got a lot of tackles and whatnot. It seems this year you had to fight a little bit more for playing time. Just take us through, the coaching transition and trying to fight for that playing time. Then you finally got the chance Saturday, and you really proved yourself.
The coaching transition, it was different, but I like it. The coaches know what they're talking about. It's a great staff, and it has been a little uphill battle, but it's a situation I had to put myself in, and so I just had to focus back in and lock in and do what I need to do in order to get back on the field. And getting back on the Saturday night, it felt amazing.
And you missed some time during camp. Were you fighting with injuries, and how much time did you miss?
I missed the last week of camp and then the week right before Syracuse, so I got to come back the Monday game week.
AGG, how do you assess your performance from this past Saturday night, and also what are some things that you're still working on?
I think I did fairly well. The game plan was not too complex, so it's kind of easy for me to move kind of fast, but there's still some things I missed, and it's just some things I wish I could have, sometimes I wish I can go back, but honestly, I just felt like, as a team, we all did very well. We were all kind of locked in and, just talking on the sidelines. It was great to have Coach Freeze out there just, be able to look him in the eyes and just, try to see what he's seeing when he's talking to us. And, so that kind of helped us out a lot, just gave us that boost. So overall, I think it was just, big team win.
Coach called you an NFL receiver and feels like you're going to get a shot. He did say that the one thing maybe is working on getting a little bit better release off some of the defenders. Is that something that you're really focused on?
Oh, yeah, we work on that daily. I feel like I've gotten a lot better since last year and even, just since I've been here. But since these coaches have, come to us, they've really been working on it a lot every day. So I think it'll definitely get better, just got to continue to work on it.
Antonio, you had a great block that sealed the deal for Kevin Shaw on his touchdown. Do you get as much joy blocking for other teammates as you do scoring touchdowns?
Oh yeah, I knew he was gonna break just because he's super fast. But just getting that block, it means the world to me too. Because that was his first touchdown. But also, just we work on that every day, like blocking, and it's just to see it come to full effect is awesome.
Defensively, it seems like this defense is playing with a different type of energy than it did last year. And take us inside Scott Simon's game plans and how different you think this defense is.
Coach Simons, he preaches a lot about our effort, because that's, out of all things, that's one thing we can always control. So ever since this staff got here, he's been putting a lot of emphasis on effort in practice, running to the ball, finishing every play, and just basically playing your butt off and not letting your brother, the man you play beside you, down. So it just has everybody focused and we're locked in.
Antonio, Coach Freese said after the game that you gave him the game ball. Is that the way it worked out? Walk us through what happened in the locker room and how that took place.
So they came and found me and gave me the game ball, and they were like, they didn't give it to me, but they gave it to me to hold until I could give it to Coach Freeze. They're like, yeah, you got to find Coach Freeze. We're giving this game ball, on behalf of the staff and the players. And I was like, of course, I got to find him. So ran around the locker room, finally found him. He was rolling his way out, and I stopped him. I was like, Coach Freeze, here's ball on behalf of the players. We love you. We appreciate you for everything you do. So I definitely think it touched him, He was so excited to be back. I don't know if y'all could tell, but he was so excited to be back on the sidelines, just to be able to be there with us and talk to us in person, So it was a great feeling to be able to do that for him.
Brandon, you guys are going up against former Florida State quarterback DeAndre Francois. What have you guys seen? I know you probably haven't gotten much into the game film and study yet, but seen out of him, and is the defense maybe a little bit more focused, knowing despite that it's an FCS opponent, you got a talented quarterback like that?
First of all, FCS or FBS, we go into each week with the same mindset of just playing our game and executing. And with this quarterback, Francois, very dynamic, very athletic, so we just really need to be locked in and watching a lot of film this week.
Brandon, you made your debut in 2016 at Virginia Tech. Shai McKenzie was back there in the backfield. What do you remember about him and what he brings to the offense for Hampton?
I feel like just a lot of pocket awareness and the ability to get out of the pocket and make plays with his legs. I just feel like we're just going to have to be ready to just contain him and try to make him use his arm to beat us.
Seemed like you were in the middle of a lot of big plays on Saturday night. How did you find yourself in the middle of so many tackles there, and what was the preparation like going in?
First, I got to give thanks to the coaching staff for the great game plan they put in. Each week, they put us in the right calls and the right spots to be able to make plays. And then second of all, probably the biggest thanks to the D-line, because without them, none of it's possible. Them up front on the line of scrimmage in the trenches is really where it happens. So them just opening up the alleys and just us being able to fill them.
Also, what's it going to take for you guys to improve as far as the rushing defense goes? That was something that Coach touched on, that you guys need to get better at shutting down the run game.
Yes, sir. Especially this past week, that was a big focus of ours coming out of the ULL game. And so I feel like moving forward, just to continue to listen to the coaches and take the coaching and just trust in the game plan, buy in, and just everybody focus on doing their job.
AGG, I noticed from last year to this year how your route running has improved. You look at the Syracuse game where you really stuck your foot in the ground on the slant route to be able to give yourself some separation and then get some yards after contact there down to the 3-yard line. But how have you seen your route running improve overall, not just necessarily press off the ball, but overall as it was compared to last year?
Our coaches just really harp on it, just to, be crisp in everything we do, just try to perfect everything that we do as far as the receiver goes. So we go out there with a mindset every day, they've just been instilling in us, to just try to do everything that we can to make everything we can as best as possible. So we go out and they've just been teaching us little things, just technique-wise, that helps me, just change the way I do things as well as the other receivers. So just really the coaches, they've helped me out a ton. I owe it to them.
AGG, did you see any noticeable difference in Buckshot Saturday night? Did he seem more comfortable to you? He had a much better game stat-wise, but did he appear more comfortable?
He definitely seemed more comfortable, and I don't know if it was Coach Freeze being there and, just being able to look him in his eyes and talk to him on the sideline or what it was, but it was great to see, it felt like, that's primetime Buckshot. When he's in his zone, he's there, so hopefully we keep Coach Freeze on the sidelines, just have them communicating and everything will go well.